Hello everyone, back with another video, this time looking at some very coded news. Very coded news indeed. I have, I think, 5 stories. There's one from the US, one from France, and 3 from the UK. And the UK is good at coming up with bullshit news, but let's have a look at what we've got. So first we have a holiday tragedy. Woman 33 suffers a heart attack and dies at Pontins Holiday Park in Prestatyn in Wales. So there's 33 for masonry. And she suffered a cardiac arrest at the site in Wales about 7:30. So there's our 3 sevens for 777. And also we've got here, the Welsh Ambulance Service was called to Pontins in Prestatyn at 7:25 a.m. So there's a 7. And there's 2 plus 5 for another 7 for 77. So I'm calling this one out as fake news. So this one is about more Brexit nonsense. Brexit, for everybody that may have forgotten, is 33 in Pythagorean numerology. So an event that's been totally orchestrated and planned by the Freemasonic ruling elite of this world, using the puppet governments as basically the front men and women for it. Okay, so we've got apparently thousands protesting across the UK, completely staged. Look at this photograph, everybody nicely spaced out so they can get them all in, yeah? How often do people stand like that? Yeah, and look at the words here. Mourning death of democracy. Demo is 37 in English for 3 sevens for 777. And also 37 is a factor of 666 and it divides to a whole number of 18. So 37 by 18 gives us 666. So 37 very important. And 7s are also linked to 666, but that's another video to come. And let's have a look at a bit of the code. Apparently, the Parliament will be closed for 23 working days up to Brexit. So that you can look at that as 2 3s for 33. Or could it be 2 over 3 for 0.6666666 recurring? Possibly that, or possibly a bit of both. And then we've got some protesters. Apparently, they're taking all their signs or they produce them. Maybe they're on holiday in Berlin and they had this photo shoot by the Brandenburg Gate. And look what this person's holding up here. Democracy is my cup of tea. So, Masonic sponsored tea drinkers. That explains why they're there. All nicely lined up for the photograph. Now, apparently the Joe Cox Foundation has been warning that anger over Brexit should not spill over into something more dangerous. Well, we look at Joe Cox, and Joe adds up to 25 in English for a big 7, 2 plus 5, and Joe is also 7 in Pythagorean numerology. Cox is 42 in English, which is 6 by 7, and Joe Cox adds up to 67, another 6 and 7. So all at 6s and 7s here, and Cox is 15 in Pythagorean and Chaldean numerology, and 1 over 15, we see this number a lot, is 0.066666666 recurring. And we've also got another 15 here, we've got 1.5 million signatures. Now I've seen this such a lot and I've been trying to work out if I've missed a code, and I think I have. And I think it's related to 666. So here we go. So another a code to remember there. And you guys have probably seen it around as well. But if you remember Joe Cox, that was the Labour MP that was allegedly stabbed to death. And a very, very brave parents and sister managed to give a memorial, a well-televised memorial service in public. And they were so brave, they smiled all over their faces. And this is the 33 Club. So I found 3 references. I can't find many others where ages are given, but I found 3 33-year-olds. So we've got this 33-year-old here, Priyanka Banjari, and we've got Chris McHugh, and that's 33, and this one here, this is all I can get, because if you click on it, apparently you have to pay a subscription to read the lies in the Times. So I won't be paying that. But James Punt, age 33. And James Punt also is 37 in Chaldean numerology for 3 7s for 777. So plenty of hoax code if you want to have a look around for it. So I'm calling that out as Brexit, and as politics, it's all fake. Now we have a bit here about migrants landing on beaches in the UK. A migrant itself is 37 in Pythagorean numerology for 777. So ideal name for a hoax. And this says it all really. Just one page. Migrant crisis as 270 people arrive on Kent Beach this week. 2 7s for 77. So that's a hoax, obviously. Now this one is a well-documented violent event. So all I will do is tell you about the code. And there's plenty of code in this one. Okay, so let's take a look. So we've got 1 dead and 8 wounded in this report. So there's a 1 and an 8 for 3 6s for 666. And 18 is a factor of 666. And there's 37 18s. And we see 18s and 37s a lot. Is that a surprise? Probably not. And down here we've got a 19-year-old man dead and 8 others injured. So we've got a 19 and an 8. 19 and 8 is 27 for 77. And also, if we look at 19, and I've been trying to work out, is there any mathematical link to 666? And yes, there is, because 1 over 19 gives this recurring number. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 recurring numbers. And this number recurs over and over again. And if you take basically the first and the fourth, so these two in red, add them up, it comes to 999. You add the second and the fifth in blue, and that comes to 999. And then you add the third and the sixth in green, and that comes to 999, which of course is an upside down 666. So is that why 19 is so important? Could be, but there's another video to come on that one. So apparently this thing happened shortly after 4:30 p.m. So 4 and 3 for a 7 straight away. And that is 3:30 British summertime, which is 33 for masonry. And guess how old this Afghanistan person is that they have they've managed to arrest? He's 33 years old, so plenty of code there. So apparently this happened near to the D383. And let's add 4 and 3 and 8 and 3. That gives us 18 again for 666. And also 18 goes into 666 37 times. So more code there. This is quite interesting. Look at this photograph. We've got a C3 for 33 for 33. And we've got a 311. 311's a 33 for masonry. And we've got this bus here, 2718. So straight away we've got 2 7s for 77. We've got 18 for 666. And if we add up all the numbers, they come to 18 again for 3 6s for 666. So is that a staged photograph to give us that code? Well, I'll let you decide that one. Okay, so now we've got this bus here, and I think it's the 2718 one, but this photograph just shows the 18 for 3 6s for 666, and it's also got an S here. S is 19. Add these two together, and what do we get? We get 37 for 3 7s for 777, and we've also got an 18 and we've got a 37, and multiply those together, and of course we get 666. So that could just be a coincidence, that photograph that has got that code in it, but you can make your mind up on that one. So if we've got an interesting number plate, EY966OL. Turn the 9 through 180 degrees and we get 666. And OL is actually 27 in English for 2 7s for 77. But again, purely a coincidence. Now, this is a very interesting number plate. We've got EP for 16 and 5 for 21 for 777. We've got CF 3 and a 6 for 3 6s for 666. And add 21 and 4 and 9 and we get 34 for a 7. And here's an interesting thing about 21. If you divide 1 by 21, you actually get this recurring number, 0.0476,190, and again it repeats and repeats. And 190 and 476 gives us 666. Now there are quite a few numbers that if you divide by 21, you get this relationship, and it either adds up to 666 or 999. But 21 has quite a significant link to 666. Okay, so here's another interesting number plate. We've got DW for 4 and 23 for 27 for 77. We've got 786 for 21 for 3 7s for 777. And we've got PK for 16 and 11 for 27 for 77. Purely a coincidence, of course. Now here's a different story. We've got a teenager is dead and another 9 people. Well, it said 8 people in the early one. And the attacker is named as Sultan Mahmed Niazi, and he's the 33-year-old. But if you look at Sultan Mahmed Niazi, in Pythagorean numerology, it adds up to 74. And we've also got a 9 there. Now 74 by 9 gives us 666. So 74 is a key number because again it's a factor of 666. It divides into it, giving a whole number and no remainder. And so is 9. So I wonder if that is some hidden code in that message. So you'll agree that there was quite a lot of code in that event. Could be purely a coincidence, but it is a well-documented violent event, and I will leave you to make your own mind up on it. But here we've got a US football stadium shooting, so another well-documented violent event. And what have we got here? We've got at least 10 teens injured in shooting at a high school football game in Alabama. And the victims in the shooting actually were aged between 15 and 18. Add 15 and 18 together, and what do you get? You get 33 for masonry. And the incident took place at the 33,000 capacity Ladd-Peebles Stadium. So there's another 33 for masonry. So quite coded, that one. Again, you can make your own mind up to whether you think it's real or whether you think it's fake. So that's the end, folks. So I will say thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.